Hey guys, this is my 1986 Dodge Omni GLH Turbo. I got this off a guy for doing some work around his house. Thought it was a pretty good deal. Turns out it's pretty messy, but I think I can get it going hopefully. The guy said it was running a year ago when he parked it, but something happened and he says it wasn't getting fire anymore. So he also said that the fuel pump was working. When I got it to my house, definitely was not, and I will show you why. Okay, so first I looked at the fuel pump, and he had this plug all electrical taped up, and then I don't know if you guys can see, but way up there, see that hole? There was bare wires hanging down through that hole, and then 2 or 3 wires half-ass connected to these wires on the plug. So I took that out and I traced those wires back. I took all the electrical tape off just to make sure there wasn't any bad connections in the wires, and I think I see one right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix that. It's a lot of corrosion. So yeah, I thought it would be easier to just fish these wires out from under the seats, but now since I gotta go back through and try and remember what to plug in to where, I'm gonna take the seats out and then rewire this whole thing back up, hopefully. And while I'm doing that, I think my lovely girlfriend over there is gonna video me doing it so you can see. Okay, so I decided before I take the seats out, I'm going to basically do what he did, but a little better. Half-ass wire this together, plug in the fuel pump, see if it comes on. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I know you're not supposed to do this around any type of fuel because one little spark, if it gets in there, it could blow the whole thing up. But I have faith that that's not going to happen. Because I don't even think this fuel pump's going to come on. Alright, I got all my wires twisted together. I got green connected to green, blue to blue, gray to black, and then back to gray. So that will work, hopefully. If this thing even works. Okay, right now, I'm just making sure that none of my twisted bare wires are going to be touching each other while I turn the key on. I think we're good. I want you to stay here and listen to the fuel pump, see if it'll come on. What was that?
I heard a buzzing sound.
Did it sound like it was coming from the...
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. It definitely
that's
is.
a good sign.
Yeah.
That means something's happening. Alright. Well, that gives me faith that I can do something with that. So, I'm going to go ahead and take the seats out, wire everything up, and we'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, if you want to see how to take out the seats on a Dodge Omni, there you go. There's 4 bolts. Probably can't see from way back there. There's one here. And you really can't see this one, but there's a... You can barely see this head broken off down in that crevice down there. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be like that, at least I'm hoping so. I'm hoping the nut on the bottom doesn't spin the whole bolt, so it's easy to take out, but we're about to find out. Ooh. Is that Corey I smell?
Yeah.
It smells like beef and cheese.
What, you guys videoing me? Jesus Christ! I didn't even comb my hair.
What hair?
Look, Gatorade, healthy for you, right? Ooh. Not
Is
really.
that product placement?
Not really. Oh.
Oh, hey, we gotta blow that up.
Let's take the seats out.
Taking the fucking seats out.
Let's take them out. You know everything Brian builds is blue and everything I build is red.
Dude, this thing's going black and blue, bro.
Oh yeah. What are they? Are the mounts on the bottom?
There's 2 on the bottom, there's 2 on the top.
There she does it. That's one. Oh man, I love seeing flex core floor. Oh yeah. Dude, there's nothing wrong with it.
Those seats ain't that bad.
Not terrible.
I love Omni seats.
They look so cool, black and blue.
Alright. Now you can video him doing my work for me.
Well, it's usually the other way around.
Yeah, this is
This is a rare sight. No, that's what I was thinking in my head. I was like, we'll weld the diff another day. Let's just mess with this thing today. Well, dude, we're always working on my dumb shit. We're never working on your dumb shit. Dude, it smells great down here.
She loves the smell.
I love it.
It's that old.
It smells like my grandpa.
It smells like my grandpa. My little grandpiece. Uh-oh, people are gonna know who I really am. I don't act like this on my channel. WD-40. Yeah, man, there's some spider webs.
Hey, this is only 4 bolts this time.
6 bullets up. Just to let you guys all know, this thing is gonna have a downpipe and it's gonna spool. So, just keep that in mind. Brian didn't really decide on the downpipe, I did.
Yeah, but downpipe always has nice flow. I feel like I should do a flush mount with exhaust poking out the fender.
Yes.
But not like poking out the fender. Flush with the fender.
You don't want to do hater out the hood?
Maybe, man. We gotta do a hater out of the hood.
It would be so
somewhere.
We don't gotta put an annoying flapper on it.
This is a nice hood, though.
Yeah.
I'll cut it up.
We'll just
Yeah, why don't we just do that?
Let's just use our
No. I'm sorry, cool. Alright, that's my mess of wires that I gotta go back through. Plug in where it plugs in. Stick them in there. And click. Okay, guys, so before I went ahead and correctly wired up the fuel pump, I just wanted to see if I was getting fuel through the fuel rail, and this is gonna prove it that I am, or I'm not. So here we go. Hey, that's a sign. Okay, I was gonna just leave it at that and rewire it, but Corey wants to try to fire it. So
Let's fire it.
I'm gonna do it.
Bogus wiring. That's what we're made of.
Alright, let's see what happens. Weird noises.
It's a battery. Fan shroud's on.
fed back through. These wires are way longer than those. These go down.
It's perfect size for the hole that never happens.
Well, I did pull it out of that hole. Okay, now I got 4 wires that I don't know what go to. They never went to anything I know of. There's so many plugs and wires that are not plugged into anything, so I'm not sure where to go with those, but hopefully I'll be able to figure it out with some research. Right now I just need to remember that I gotta get the fuel pump going, which it is, gotta get it wired up correctly, and check spark. Okay guys, got the wiring pretty much cleaned up. Could be a little better, but it's not too terrible. One thing about this car is everywhere I look I found a new plug that isn't going to anything and doesn't have a place to go. So I'm trying to figure that out. In the middle of working on the fuel pump, like here's one. Thought it might have went to my e-brake, but then I found another plug that was obviously went to my e-brake, so I know that's not it. This wire was hanging down through the hole that the fuel pump wires are going through, so I think it might be to an external fuel pump. Maybe this thing had 2 at one point, I don't know. I know it doesn't have one now. Got this plug, not sure what goes to, and another plug just like it up here. Again, I can't see anything that they plug into, so gotta figure that out. If you look up there's a bunch of plugs, don't go to anything, and I'm not even gonna show you guys the engine bay yet because it is ridiculous. Alright, I got all these wires trimmed up to the approximate length they should be, I guess. I'm gonna butt connect and heat wrap them together, and then hopefully my battery's charged by then. I'm gonna try and start it again, and then I guess in my next video I'll be going through spark and stuff like that.